hello. Hello. Hello, everybody. Hello. Hello. Get it? Because I have a halo. Anyway, hello. I hope everybody's okay and doing well today. Happy Monday. Happy Mermaid Monday. Mermaid is almost over with, but I have a feeling that this game is... We're close to being done with it. I have a feeling. I really hope that it's like at least long enough in the game for me to do like a full stream of it. If not, maybe I'll find something else to do. But it felt like last time we were really coming to the conclusion. But hello, Teleman. I hope you're well. Before we start stream, I just want to say a big thank you to literally everybody that's been commissioning me. Teleman, Ghost, all the VTubers that have been commissioning me. I just really want to thank everybody. If any of them are lurking right now, I just really appreciate it. I've already talked about the big struggle that I've been having, but it helps having people, at least like in your community and outside your community, that want to help, and it just makes me feel so happy. Like, I don't know. I love art is my big passion. Of course I love singing and writing and streaming, obviously, but art is my big passion, that I really want to, at least I definitely want that to be my job, but at least I want that to be my primary job. But it still feels a little far away, but I'm just glad to see that people do want my art in some capacity. So thank you so much. Much love to everybody who's helped. So thank you. Okay, honestly, for like the whole week and like the past weekend, I've just been grinding out commissions. If I'm not, like, I had this whole weekend off, so if I wasn't like playing Final Fantasy 14, I was working on a commission, and that's like the only thing that I was doing this weekend. It was crazy. It was crazy. So we're back with Paranormasight, the Mermaid's Curse. Last time I'm pretty sure we got to like Yuda's plan. Here, I'm gonna go back to our profile. So, oh no, I don't want to return to the story chart. Yuza's plan has come to fruition. He stopped. Yes, of course. I've been taking care of myself. Don't you worry. I've been making sure I'm taking breaks. My breaks are playing Final Fantasy 14, but I'm making sure I'm taking breaks and not overworking myself. But thank you. So Yuza's plan has come to fruition. He saw a vision of the future from the Tomokazuki that he found under the water, which we're thinking it might be his dead body. I don't know. He's an immortal. He's making sure that everybody on the island survives this 2 curse attack. One curse being the curse of the raging waves, which is a storm that has accumulated over like hundreds of years, due to people's resentment, and it was threatening to destroy the island that they were on. And then also the curse of oh god, what was the name? It was the curse of Tomoshige, who we found out the real identity of last stream. They were also fighting against Tomoshige and his curse, where he had a certain symbol on like mirrors or on his business card that could basically just slice people in half. So we had to go around making sure that everybody lived. Everybody did live. Because of a plan that we, as the omnipotent viewer god person that the characters are kind of sus over, we made sure that we used Cersei's like little Shinigami, I think that's what it was called, like her little Shinigami power, where she could like make notes fly and turn into like butterflies. And then, what's his face? Where are you? Yeah, you bitch. You're so hot. I love you. Soto's ability to enhance it. The curse didn't work. And everybody was saved. And now we're back here talking to... Oh my goodness. Talking to Shotaro. Who's actually just kind of a piece of shit, we found out. He's a piece of shit, and because his dad died, he accumulated all of his debt that he has to pay off, so he can't run away to Tokyo anymore. But Tsukasa, because it was related to Yoshiatsu, the big tycoon guy who was looking to immortality. She was his bastard child, and she got all of his money in his will. He lent her all of his money in his will when he died. Yeah, Tsukasa, my beloved. So now she's super rich, and Shotaro is like, hey baby, let's get married. And it's sad because she's had a crush on him since she was a kid. So we don't know if she's gonna say yes or no, but we know that he asked Sato to run away with him in Tokyo. So we're gonna see how it turns out. Was that a good enough recap? I'm sure I missed a lot, but that's what's happening right now.
Oh boy.
What the hell, man? You can't just pop the question out of nowhere like that.
Yes, of course, it's been a bit.
Kakudona was one of my old man's backers. I'm sure it would be easier to manage our estates if we combined our wealth.
Oh, but I...
Come now. There's no need to be coy. I know you're fond of me, Tsukasa. Oh, he knew? Oh, this bitch.
Huh? How did you know?
What? You wound me. How could I miss the heat of your gaze? Ew! I am not so unfeeling as you suppose. Besides, the feeling's mutual. You've grown into an attractive young woman. Isn't she... Is she 18? She's 18, right? No, she's 17. It's legal in Japan. Don't think I haven't noticed.
You have? I mean, Oh, this is all too much.
Tsukasa! This is our chance, don't you think? We've known each other for so long. There can be no doubt we're a match made in heaven.
Oh gosh, what should I do? I don't know anymore, my mind's gone blank. This is just too much. I need some time to think.
Oh, Tsukasa.
Tsukasa, wait
up! Even your blush is adorable. I'll be waiting. Don't disappoint me now. That's enough, Shotaro. You've taken this way too far. Oh? Do you have any idea how much Tsukasa cares for you? Her feelings for you are real. I understand her feelings perfectly. Better yet, I reciprocate them. Don't tell me you have an objection. You bet I do. You're just using her. Anyone can see that. The timing's way too convenient. If you go through with this, you'll just end up hurting her, you heartless jerk. Not only are your manners lacking, but your wits as well. You are mistaken. My feelings for her are genuine. You liar! You look like you were drowning till you found out about her inheritance! There's no way someone as selfish as you can make Tsukasa happy! Oh shit! I suggest you drop this. Frankly, it does not concern you. Azami... Oh, that was Yuza. Azami. Ugh. Must I spell it out for you? This is between Tsukasa and myself. Keep your nose out of it. God damn it! Well, now that we understand each other, I'll take my leave.
Look at that face!
And off he went. And then...
And then? Oh no, Tsukasa! Oh, Tsukasa! No!
Later, Tsukasa called us together, saying she needed to talk to us tonight. We decided to meet up here. The police investigation was in full swing in the town center and around the Wakamoto residence, but out in the bay, everything was quiet. You okay now, Tsukasa?
Kinda. Some lawyer wants me to go meet him the day after tomorrow. But I'm not even sure what I want to do yet, and honestly, I'm still in shock over what happened earlier.
Tsukasa, don't rush this, okay? You shouldn't make a big decision like this till you feel ready. This is about your future, no one else's. You gotta think it over carefully and do what's best for you.
Sami, you're right. Thanks for worrying about me. But I didn't call you guys out here to talk about that. Sato, there's something I've got to know. Oh, okay. What is it? I see, I overheard a bit of what went down with Ikoma when I was up on the roof earlier. You've been alive for 800 years, right? And it sounded like your lifespan must be coming to an end pretty soon. Is that for real? Sorry. I didn't know how to tell you. So it's true. Yeah, I don't remember anything from that far back, but I've always known how long I had left.
Seriously? Then how long?
I think tomorrow might be my last day.
Tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow night. This body of mine will fade away like a spray of seafoam. Why didn't you say something? There's so little time left. I had to pull my mic up a little bit.
Isn't there anything we can do to delay it? Come on, please tell me there's some way to change this.
Oh, yes!
Looks to her. Oh. Oh shit! We gotta find the way. We gotta find the way, huh? Oh shit! It's not over yet, baby. Oh no! Oh, Yusa! I don't think we've ever seen him cry.
I wish I could say otherwise, but there's nothing we can do.
No! I don't want to say goodbye! Please don't leave us, Sato! Sato, Tsukasa.
Please, there's no need for tears, Tsukasa. The truth is, I'm content with this.
You are?
I am. 400 years ago, I became a sacrifice to protect everyone from the curse. And now, not only is the curse of the raging waves broken, but so many other problems have been resolved as well. Like with the mermaids and Tomoshige. After all this time, everything is finally settled. Kamishima is finally safe. It's a happy ending. Thanks to you guys, I fulfilled the purpose of this long life I was cursed with. It actually meant something, and for that, I can't thank you enough.
Stop it, Sato! That's not true!
Huh?
All of that is just stuff you got mixed up in. You never asked for any of it. So don't say you fulfilled your purpose. This isn't a happy ending at all. You shouldn't have had to go through any of those things. None of it was your responsibility. Sato, from the moment you were made an 800-year immortal, you've just been used. He's right, Sato. You deserve a way better life than that. If all you've done is get dragged into Tomoshige's schemes time and time again, that's just too sad.
Look, be honest with yourself. Are you really content? What about your happiness, Sato? My happiness?
After being forced to live for centuries, this can't be how you wanted things to end. You haven't had a chance to do anything for yourself. If you don't get to live happily, at least for a little while after all you've been through, it'd be so unfair. I couldn't stand it.
Thanks, Tsukasa. You're the best friend I could ask for. But when I said I was content, I meant it. I really am. I was never supposed to live in this modern age. When I gave my life to end the curse, I thought that it would be it. But it wasn't. I got to experience a time unlike anything I'd ever known and meet so many people. Every day has been a whirlwind of activity. Above all, I've made some really good friends who care for me so much they'll even cry for me. I've had so much fun these past few months. I can't even begin to describe it. It's a miracle. I've been happier than I ever thought possible. So, I have no regrets. Seriously. Aww.
Sato, I'm so sorry. I feel so powerless. I just wish I could do something for you.
Me too. I'm sorry, Sato. If I'd only known. I've been so wrapped up in my own problems. Aw. You know, I've always been the one left behind. I've never had anyone grieve for me. Turns out it's a pretty nice feeling. Being the center of attention suits me just fine. Don't hold back now.
Jeez, Sato. Only you could say something like that at a time like this. Oh, Yuza! Sato,
Yes?
I'm so sorry. Seriously, I feel so bad. I wish I could have... I just... Ah! Yuza.
Oh, I didn't know you were such a crybaby, Yusa. Come on, can't you be your usual goofy self? I could really use a laugh. You guys feel that bad, huh? Then I guess you'll just have to make it up to me. For starters, you better keep our promise to hang out tomorrow. And I expect you to enjoy every last second to the fullest. Do that, and I guess I'll forgive you.
Sato's so silly. Sato.
You're leaving the island tomorrow anyway, right, Tsukasa?
Yeah, probably.
Then no more tears. If we can have just one more day of fun, spend one more day together like we always have, nothing would make me happier.
Sounds to me like you're letting us off easy.
So you think, but I'm counting on you to help me overwrite all those bad memories with a bunch of happy ones. It'll be a busy day.
Sato. Alright, then that's what we'll do. Yeah, you can count on us. Dozens of happy memories coming right up. Hey, Yuza, quit moping already. How was your cue? If there ever was a time for one of your oddball jokes, it's right now. I know.
Yuza! Oh, bro.
That night, we stayed out in the bay, talking and swapping stories until the sun came up. But there was a rule. We had to answer any question Sato asked us honestly, without hiding anything. Which meant that gasps and chuckles inevitably followed each new reveal. We chatted for hours, without once running out of things to share. We talked about the past, the future, our dreams, everything in our hearts. And throughout it all, Sato couldn't stop smiling. As for me, I was determined to etch every detail of Sato Shiranami into my memory. Every word, gesture, every expression on her face.
Oh, fuck! Well, we gotta find we gotta find how to get to the other answer. I wonder how we do that. I wonder if Mr. Man is gonna show up. You know, the one with the Mr. Mask Man is gonna show up. Squeenix! Oh, Squeenix. I have a feeling he's gonna show up. Is he gonna show up? Oh! And then the night after our meeting, Sato took a boat and went into the bay alone, saying that she didn't want any of us to see her disappear. That was the last we saw of her before she abandoned her transient form to the gentle waves and left this world behind for good. However, before she departed, she told us her final wish. I vowed to carry it in my heart throughout the centuries that lay ahead as my own personal curse, impossible to dispel. It was a simple wish, in Sato's own words. Remember me until your last breath. Ending number 5. Damn. Sato, I will remember you. A wish to bind the heart. That was the achievement. Hey! I was expecting you, bitch! Hey!
You've done well to make it this far. I applaud your efforts. Here ends the tale that has been painstakingly woven over the past 800 years on Kamishima of Ise Bay. Thanks to you, peace has descended upon the island once more. For that, you have my sincerest gratitude. While a few sacrifices may have been made along the way, we must content ourselves with the fact that they were within permissible limits. Now, while our story does end here, if its conclusion does not sit quite right with you, you may wish to explore possibilities that would result in a different outcome. On the other hand, I could simply tell you what the missing pieces are if you could prefer.
Ooh! You know, I don't, like, in my pride, I want to figure them out, but I have no idea where to start. I have no idea where to start. That's my problem. I have no idea where to go back to. So if you don't mind, I'm going to take the hint.
Very well then. Allow me to provide a hint based on your current progress. Before anything else, you should proceed through all of Sato Shiranami's past recollection chapters that you have yet to view. The information you require can be found among them.
Okay.
Oh, and I suggest you examine Sato Shiranami a little more closely when you participate in the tactics meeting. That is all I have to share with you at present.
What?
I shall take my leave of you now. Until next we meet.
Okay, so we still haven't gotten all of Sato's past recollection? Yeah, because this looks a little empty over here. The tactics meeting. This one? This one? Okay, maybe this, maybe... Ended with Avi in possession of the Tamatabako. So we still haven't... We need to do something different here. I feel like we came back to this one before, right? So maybe we can... Maybe we can get her to get the Tamatabako in this one? I just don't know how else to do it. Anyway, I should read the chat. Listening to this game, I like how bittersweet it is with a lot of endings. Yeah! If I remember correctly, the first Paranormasight was also pretty bittersweet with his endings, too. I don't think there's anything else to do. Okay, trying to think if there's something I missed outside of their chat. I think let's deny it this time. Because I feel like we omitted it. Sorry if I cough. I still have a little bit of a cough, but I'm feeling not sick, so.
No, not at all. You've got it all wrong.
Oh, then why are you after a mermaid?
Well,
I want to thank one.
you see, I want to find a mermaid because I need to thank them.
Oh, fascinating! Don't tell me. You were once saved by one of the past.
No, not quite.
Then what do you need to thank one for?
I'm sorry, I made that up. I just want to find and meet one, that's all.
Oh, so that's your only reason.
So, do mermaids really exist?
Okay, this is. Maybe that one was the illusion of choice. Okay, that didn't end well. Let's try it again. So maybe deny want to meet. I wish there was a way to skip.
There's no skip button in this damn game.
At least I think. Yeah, there's only an auto button. Skip. What does this game get good jump scare? Yeah. Dude. So that also didn't work. What are we supposed to do? Because I think we did, we did admit something. It was a while ago. There's gotta be something we're missing here. This is the only one of Sato's that ends open-ended. What is that supposed to be? Admit. Please, I need it? I think that's what we need to do. Oh, wait. Okay. This is new.
Really? Alright, let me explain.
Tell the truth.
I'll tell you, but you have to promise that you won't tell anyone else about this.
Of course, I swear it. My lips are sealed tighter than a well-corked bottle.
Isn't that supposed to be reassuring?
Don't worry, we won't go breaking any promises.
Alright then. Where do I even start? The truth is, I'm what is known as an 800-year immortal. I'm already immortal.
Huh? What? Is all that true?
Wait, are you trying to say that you are the Osata from Kusawa? The real one? Yes, that's probably me.
Oh, so that's why you're doing all this?
Wait, no way! Are you being serious? Yes, completely serious. Which is why I need that Tomotabako no matter what.
You realize what you're saying is crazy, right? Anyone else would be dead against it.
Please! All I need is that Tomotabako! Avi, what do you think?
Are you sure you're alright with this? I can hardly call it sane.
Yes! This is what I want more than anything!
Very well, in that case. Amazing! Such stunning spirit! I'll be happy to support that resolve, even if I stand alone. This must be the reason I found the Tom and Tobacco in the first place. Here, take it.
Oh, thank you so much!
Oh shit, okay.
Now that we know the situation, it only makes sense for you to have it. You should have just said so sooner. That said, I would also like to know how things turn out, so be sure to let us know, okay?
Of course! I won't forget this kindness as long as I live!
Ha! Think nothing of it. But that does mean I should apologize to you, Cersei, after all that trouble we went through to get it.
Well, you seem enthused enough by this turn of events. If you're happy with your choice, I don't mind.
Also, I'm sure you already know you still need mermaid flesh.
I know. I'll figure something out.
Oh, so you have a lead on a mermaid. I'm intrigued, but I'll leave it at that for now. One more thing. Carrying the Tomotabako may draw some unsavory types. Be careful.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that. Well, we're heading back to the mainland to look for them anyway.
Ah yes, after sightseeing on Kamishima, we were supposed to return post-haste.
I see. Well, thank you, and good luck.
Well, we got it. Okay. What now? Are we gonna use the scale?
Hello? Is anyone home? Who am I kidding? I know no one is here.
Yeah, we gotta find the... Yep. Gotta find the mermaid scale. Oh, wait. Oh, I thought we were gonna use the mermaid scale. Are we not? Hey, no! Go back! Why don't we take it? We looked through this already, I remember. But why? The altar shelf isn't check marked. I think we might have to come back. I think we're missing something. We might have to come back. Oh, wait. Oh my god, I almost missed that. Okay. Yeah, I think we might have to come back. If it's kicking us out right there... Start from... beginning? Is this where he told us to look at Sato? Oh, why is she jumpy? Oh, there we go. There it is. There it is. All right, we got it. We got it. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Yeah. All right, that's what we were missing. All right. Let's go. Natural talent.
Two months have passed since I washed up on this island. 400 years elapsed while I was locked away under the sea, but I've managed to adjust to modern life somehow. Although, sometimes I wonder why I bothered. It's so quiet on the roof of the Kondakisho. I'm alone but for the wind rustling in the trees, the distant roar of the tide. It feels so good to have this view all to myself. To just let the soft sea breeze carry me away. It's the perfect spot for someone who wants as little to do with others as possible. But yesterday, someone came up here and ruined everything.
That was Yuza.
I was a little worried at first, but I've adapted pretty smoothly to modern civilization. The fact that I only have vague memories of my life from 400 years ago probably helped a bit. I still don't really understand how ships and cars move by themselves, or excuse me, how electrical appliances and lights and things work. But it's not really an issue, to be honest. I know how to use them, and that's what counts. Most people who were born in the modern era could tell you that fridges keep stuff cold, but not exactly how they do it. It's actually pretty easy to get by if you can just accept that not knowing everything in detail is normal. Besides, it doesn't seem like life has changed that much for the fishermen who live on this remote island. Apparently, the big cities have greatly evolved, with water and sewage systems as well as subways. Waking up there would have been a lot more confusing. I really do love being alone. It's so calming. I have a good reason to isolate myself on this island. Soon my life will be over. I probably have less than a month left. Whoever sealed me away seems to have had some kindness in them at least. They allowed me to spend my last moments as myself. Alive. But I can hardly feel grateful. How much living can you really do in a few months? A few weeks? That girl Tsukasa Awao is... Awao is always hanging around me. But I try to keep my feelings in check and act as cold as possible. Getting too close will only make things harder when it all has to end. I'd like to joke and laugh with them, spend time talking about our favorite TV series and stuff like that. Especially with Tsukasa. The way she reacts to things is so funny. It's really hard not to laugh and play along. I have to try so hard to keep my feelings under control. Cheerful conversations will only become painful memories for her later. And since running out into the woods and living alone isn't appealing, I just have to play my role as the unfriendly loner till the time comes for me to disappear. Just one more month. One more month of coasting along, without making waves. But watching TV every day, learning more and more about the modern world, there's so much fun to be had. Pretending otherwise actually hurts. Humanity has prospered. In the past, the common folk were preoccupied with surviving each day. Now almost anyone can eat delicious food and sleep in a warm bed without having to toil day and night. People have time, freedom, entertainment. It's wonderful. I wish I had time to enjoy it all. Get on an airplane, maybe even fly to Tokyo. But there's not much chance of that, not with the time I have left. Still, I really wish I could try one of those game consoles that you can hook up to the TV. You can play different games by switching cartridges, according to what they say on TV. Those consoles are so popular that it's hard even to find one. Not that I'm in a position to make demands, of course. All I can do is look at the pictures in the magazines and dream about them.
Sato would love Mario 64. Just kidding, it's the 80s, so she'd probably play, I don't know. She'd probably play like Atari.
If I had a game console, I bet I'd play it all day. I love Pong. Anyway, there's no point in wishing for too much. I'm just grateful to be able to spend my days this way. It's all thanks to Wakamura. Please just let me watch TV for my last remaining month. That's not too much to ask, is it? Anyway, I shouldn't let my guard down. I've got to keep myself in line. No extravagances. I've just got to gently drift along and not rock the boat.
It might be a bit too late in the future, but let her play Mario Super Sluggers on the GameCube.
At least that was a plan. And yet, when speaking to him yesterday, I got completely carried away. I'm still mad at myself about it. Next time, I'll be more careful. Cool as a cucumber. Wait. Next time?
You're gonna be there. No, you're not.
Oh well. Yuzami Nikuchi. Something about him makes me lose my cool completely. It's probably the shock of finding out that he's immortal too. Yeah, that must be it. And maybe being immortal puts us on a different wavelength from other people. That could be why I'm drawn to him. He seemed quite young. Can't have been immortal long. But to think mermaids are still around even now. Wait a moment. I wonder if he knows I'm an 800-year immortal too? I hope not. If he does, it puts my peaceful life at risk. I better make sure he knows to keep his mouth shut. I have to talk to Yuzami Nikuchi again. Finding him is gonna be a hassle. I have to talk to Yuzami...
Is he gonna be behind us? Yuza! There he is! Hey! Hey! What's good?
You came back.
So, you're here too, huh? Did I startle you?
No, I was expecting you.
Startle me? Not one bit. It takes more than sneaking up behind me to give me a scare.
At least I was honest yesterday. You definitely jumped, just admit it.
No way. I knew you were there the whole time.
Never mind that now. There's something I wanted to ask you.
There's something I need to tell you too, but you go first.
So I was thinking about what you said yesterday about that pretty rough thing, and it occurred to me. Could you, by any chance, be an immortal girl?
Whoa, I didn't know it was that obvious.
Oh, so he knew the entire time? Yuza, you're telling me you knew the entire time when I did it, bitch? You're telling me the character that I play as knew the entire time while I didn't?
Goddamn.
F this game. What's that called? Dramatic irony? Where the character knows something the reader doesn't?
I knew it. Something about you is just different. So, I'm an immortal boy and you were an immortal girl.
Don't put it like that.
Why not? That's what we look like. And it sounds better than people who became immortal by eating mermaid flesh. Besides, going by our actual ages or something would just get confusing.
I guess that makes sense.
Right? You might as well call yourself that too.
All right, I will. Anyway, as it turns out, I wanted to talk about the same thing. You knew you were immortal, didn't you?
Yep, I found out just recently, in fact.
It's the opposite of dramatic irony? Oh, I thought it was that. But I have no clue if there's an actual name for it. Hold on, we're gonna do our research right now. When thing in story where character knows something the reader doesn't. Oh, yeah, dramatic irony is when the audience knows something something that the characters don't. Yeah, it is the opposite, I guess. I get people are just saying it's unreliable narrator. so I guess. Oh, I didn't read that. Okay.
That's when I remembered being saved by a mermaid 5 years ago, and it all started to make sense.
I'm trying to find an actual definition just because I've been trying to write lyrics this entire time. Fire. I know, I wouldn't say that either. There has to be a term for it. Cause like, that feels like a narrative device, doesn't it? Where, I don't know, you find out along the way the character knows something that you didn't know the whole time. That's really interesting. Dude, all this time we thought that Yuza didn't know until she told him. But no, Yuza's known since the very beginning. when we didn't know.
Wait, saved? By a mermaid? From what?
Well, yeah, I had to question my parents.
I had no idea. I hadn't even heard an incident like that occurred 5 years ago. And in the sea just south of Kamishima, too.
No one really talks about it anymore.
So a mermaid saved you and made you an immortal boy?
Right, that's my best guess anyway.
I guess it's inverse dramatic irony. I'm looking at a thread of people providing different terms. Oh, okay. I mean, I wouldn't mind calling it that.
Not that I understand why a mermaid would go out of her way to rescue me. Anyway, I'm just happy I can finally talk to someone about this. There's still so much I don't understand. Since we're here, do you mind if I ask you some questions?
That's fine, but I need you to promise me one thing. Never tell anyone about me being an immortal girl.
Easy. I'd prefer people didn't know about me either.
Good. I'd have had to kill you otherwise. Okay, Sato. So thanks for sparing me the trouble.
You know, you're a lot tougher than I thought you'd be. Anyway, done. I swear on my life. Or lives.
Wow, look at you making immortal jokes. You modern kids are something else.
Honestly, it just came out.
So, what did you want to ask me?
Oh, right. How long does this immortal thing last? Is it really forever?
800 years. No more, no less. Hi, Jamie! Welcome, 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 welcome.
Get out of here, user.
Wow, 800 years.
Hello! Hello! Hello!
Hi. Hello. I hope you're well, Jamie. Much love to you. We found out the fucking main character of the shit knew something we didn't know.
Wow, 800 years. That's a really solid number.
Precisely. Good luck for the next 795.
What am I, some fine wine? I need more than luck. That's 8 whole centuries we're talking about.
Yeah, it's pretty rough, like I said. I could tell you had a long time left.
Being immortal for so long must give you an amazing intuition. Oh, and just checking, but is there any way to undo our immortality?
No, there isn't. You're not human anymore. And there's no way to become human again now that your human body is long gone.
Or is it? Or is it long gone? Or is it long gone? Do we... Or is it? Or is it long gone? Or is it? Or is it? Or is it? Make sure to rest well, Jamie. Yes, rest. Much love to you.
And boy, am I Jamie. I knew it. By the way, how long have you been alive?
This is my 800th year. I only have a month left.
What? Really?
It's a long story, but I've kind of been out of the game for the past 400 years. Now my life is almost over. 400 years is a long, long time.
Only 1 month. You're way older than I imagined. So, is there anything I need to be careful of?
What do you mean?
Well, seeing as I'm stuck in this immortal body, is there anything I should avoid?
Oh, right. If you fall into a deep fissure or a pit of lava, you'll keep dying over and over. So don't do that.
Yikes! That sounds terrifying. Avoid lava. Got it.
That's about it. I don't actually remember all that much.
I guess that's how it is.
Look at them thinking together. Look at them. They're so cute. Can't even last 1,000 years. Can't become a witch like that. Yeah. I don't think they want to become witches. I think they got cursed with some shit. They didn't want this.
Oh, and it'll get messy if people find out, so try to keep a low profile. You'll probably have to find somewhere new to live every few decades. That'll help you avoid suspicion.
Living in the same place for too long is dangerous, huh?
Oh, but it won't be easy living anonymously with the family registry system. You used to just be able to show up at a new place and start making a living. People did that all the time, but nowadays...
Yeah, I bet it's way more difficult to move around than it used to be.
Sounds real rough. Good luck with that.
Great, thanks.
Imagine being an immortal nowadays, dude, where your every movement is tracked. You'd have to fake die every, like, decade.
Not again. Are you going to come here every day?
It's not like I have anything better to do.
Yeah, me neither.
You know, you're the one who started showing up in my favorite place.
I like it too. I have just as much a right to be here as you do. Besides, it's such a nice spot.
Yeah, I get that.
Oh, we will. Hold on. I want to imagine falling in a pit of lava just turns you into the people of Bombay. What the hell? You just respawn over and over again. I just noticed a stream streak. Okay, slay. Okay, slay. Honestly, It's worth it to fake die, to go to a country every 30-ish years. It's like because people imagine. I mean, I feel like it. Unfortunately for Yuza, he's eternally 15, right? Am I saying that correctly? So I'm pretty sure. Oh no. His actual age is 18. No. Oh shit. No. Bro's eternally 13. Bro is eternally 13. He can't. I think maybe 18 to 20 is like what he could pass as. But then after that, people are gonna get suspicious, so I think he might. Dude, that's awful. He's perpetually 13.
You said before that you come here to think. What do you think about?
Like, if he was maybe like 20, like if he was in like his 20s when he died, I think he could, I think he could go for longer. I think he could stay in a place for longer if he looked adult enough, but he doesn't. He looks like a child, so he's anime adjacent in art style. People won't notice until he's 30 when he's supposed to immediately look like a fossil. No, for real. Actually, that's true.
Stuff like what sort of work I could do.
Oh, are you unemployed?
Obviously, someone with a job wouldn't spend their mornings staring at the sea.
Not everyone's lucky enough to have a cushy life eating free food and watching TV all day.
Listen, can we cut this out? It seems utterly pointless to knock each other down every 5 seconds.
True, I guess you can call it a truce.
Hey.
Huh?
Is living for so long hard?
It's definitely not a stable life. It can be really hard at times. That's true whether you're immortal or not, isn't it? At least you don't have to worry about starving to death anymore. Even if you get sick or injured, dying will fix it. I've never actually struggled that much because of my immortality, to be honest.
Oh, is it really that easy? I mean, what if you really want to die and you just can't?
Do you want to die?
Oh, man. Loud car. My feelings.
Well, not now. But maybe if I live long enough, I'll change my mind.
Oh. When you said you got swept out to sea before, was that because you...
No fucking way.
Sato! Don't say that, dude! What? No way! Oh my god! Dude, he tried to kill himself and his parents saved him. They died!
Damn, I thought you were a super chill boy, but I guess you're a sensitive boy too.
Seems that way. I was just as surprised as you to find that out.
Come on then, what happened? Talk to your elder immortal. Jeez, so they blamed your mother for the disaster 5 years ago, and even shunned you because of it? I guess you mustn't have been keen to come back here then.
I didn't want my gran or Izami to have to worry about me. It was a moment of weakness that pulled me back here, I guess. I'm not really sure. Regardless, I need to live as quietly as possible and stay out of everyone's way now.
In that's why you come up here to be alone, huh? Well, I know how you feel. It's the same for me.
Damn! Did he actually come here to die?
Wait, so you were sealed in an underwater cave for 400 years?
Yeah, there was a reason for it. To keep something from happening. But I don't remember what it was. But I'm awake now, so that must mean it's okay, whatever it was.
Jeez, that must have been terrible.
Haha, pretty noble of me, wouldn't you say? If you wanted to worship me, I wouldn't say no.
Sato, you're crazy. These two are crazy. These two are nuts.
So this Sazami Kumui guy looks out for you, huh?
Yeah, he's a really good guy. Too good for me, definitely. Honestly, I don't think I could survive on this island without his help.
And yet you haven't told him you're immortal?
No, I doubt he'd believe me. Besides, if he started avoiding me or something, I'd have nothing left. I don't think I could keep going.
Not that you can die.
Sato! Sato! God!
Ugh, true.
Damn! Sato's fucking heartless. Several days later.
I see. So you've been acting cold because you don't have much time left, huh? I understand. Saying goodbye to people you care about isn't easy.
Yeah, exactly. And when you live as long as we do, you have to say goodbye to so many people.
Come to think of it, being immortal sounds pretty rough.
Well, it does mean saying goodbye a lot. You can see why people see immortality as a kind of punishment, or hell itself. There have been immortals who became so overcome with despair that they turned their backs on the world and devoted themselves to religion.
Like Yabikuni. So that's where that story comes from.
But you know, as far as I can remember, I've never felt like this existence was hell.
Really?
Yep. For those 400 years before I was sealed away, I just lived out my life. If you ask me, not everyone's cut out to be immortal. It's like anything else, really. Some people have what it takes, others don't.
So what? You were just a natural immortal?
Yep, it was like I was born for it.
Interesting. Girlie, being in a cave for 4 centuries doesn't justify acting like that. Dude, quite literally, she was a shut-in.
I see. There really is something for everyone. But I guess emotionally maturing to match the fact that you're 817 years old wasn't for you, though?
Damn! My god! Toxic!
You noticed? I'm self-conscious about that.
Oh. Sorry.
Anyway, it takes talent to live for centuries without seeming to age a day.
True. I wish I had that talent too. I'm jealous. I hope I'll be able to look at it the same way.
Are you scared?
Huh?
Are you scared of being alone for the next 800 years?
Well, yeah. That's a part of it. It's also just hard to imagine myself living in the future.
Makes sense. I probably would have been scared too if I'd known from the start that I had 8 whole centuries ahead of me. But I reckon you'll be okay. You might even surprise yourself.
You think so?
Yeah, you're a lot like me in some ways. So I think you might just be cut out for this immortal life.
Huh. Are we alike? I hadn't noticed.
Sure we are. Like how you start playing the fool when you're embarrassed.
You got me there.
See? And remember when we first met? We started talking like we were old friends right off the bat.
True. I remember thinking it was funny how I didn't feel awkward at all.
I rest my case. If you got the knack for it, another 795 years will feel like nothing. Blink and you'll miss it.
Like nothing. I don't know if I want to go by that fast. Want it to go by that fast.
Oh no, this game takes place in 1980, guys. This is the 80s.
Exactly. In the end, you might not even feel like it was enough. Maybe your last words will be, I know I've lived 800 years, but come on, give me another few centuries.
I get it now.
Hmm?
You really are good at being immortal. So good, you still don't want to die.
Huh?
You've only got 1 month before your lifespan ends. You must be scared too. You've never despaired. Oh, you never despaired once at being immortal. Until now.
You're not wrong there. I mean, I lost 400 years. So I'm not nearly done with life yet. I want to keep living more than anything. Of course I'm scared.
I can understand that. It's not like you're on your deathbed and been given 1 month left to live. You're as healthy as can be. So, maybe it's time you stopped worrying.
What do you mean?
Since you don't have long left, why not spend the rest of your lifespan having fun? Live it out to the fullest. If you do the best you can with the time you have left, you might even feel satisfied with the life you've led in the end.
Well, I don't know why I didn't think of that. But if I get close to anyone, it'll only hurt them when I die.
Yeah, but I mean, you could just let them mourn you. You've had to do that plenty of times, right?
I guess I could be forgiven for being a little selfish in my old age.
Exactly. If it helps, consider yourself forgiven.
Does that mean you'll mourn me when I disappear?
Of course I will. From the bottom of my heart.
Oh my god!
Really now? That might just make me happy.
Good. Then here's the plan. You're going to have as much fun as possible starting tomorrow. Tsukasa's coming back for the holidays too, by the way. I'm sure she'll be more than happy to hang out with you. She wanted to be your friend, you know.
Oh, I'm liking the sound of this more and more. I wanted to be her friend too. Guess this is my chance to take her around the island. Oh, but while I'm at it,
Yeah?
you said your grandmother Sue you needed someone to talk to, right?
Oh, yeah. It's just, we don't have much to talk about. She's always going on and on about what's on TV, and I can't keep up.
Haha, leave the TV talk to me. Oh, and I'd be happy to look after her while you're out working as well.
Are you sure? That'd be a huge help, but
Sure, I'm sure. She seems like an interesting person to talk to. I'd love to spend some time with her.
she's definitely something. Can't let your guard down around her, that's for sure. And she's pretty stubborn. Not to mention, if she doesn't like something, she's not afraid to say it.
I'll bear that in mind. You know what? I'm actually pretty excited for tomorrow now.
I'm glad.
Hey, Yuza?
That's my name, don't wear it out.
I hate this guy! I hate this guy!
I know we initially came here because we wanted to be alone, but from now on... Can we come here when we don't want to be alone instead?
Sato. Of course we can.
No!
I'll wait for you here. Every day.
No! Oh! Yuza!
After that, I decided to stop holding back and reach out to everyone around me. And you know what? They responded. They've started interacting with me just in the same way. So I decided to spend my last few days having as much fun as possible. So much fun that I won't have time to fear the end. Of course, no one but Yuza and I know about my immortality, or what little remains of it. But these past few days have been so much fun. There are points where I can't even tell if I'm dreaming or if this is my new reality. And most importantly, Yuza's life and mine have continued to intertwine as we meet at our usual spot day after day. We get along so well. Being together feels like the most natural thing on Earth. And if it didn't take long for both of us to notice how comfortable we were at... Oh, and it didn't take long for us to both... I can't read! And it didn't take long for us both to notice how comfortable we were around each other. Yay! Before we knew it, we were being drawn together with increasing intensity, like stars meeting in orbit.
What does that mean? You guys! That's both called the night! Guys, I'm scared! Yuza! Oh. Oh! Hey! Hey, girl! We don't have much time. Honestly, we really should have made up our minds long ago. But there's still a chance. I refuse to give up until it's all over. When we were here yesterday, she told me how she felt. She said she loved me. Oh! Well, there it is. Dude, love my height distance couples. I love my height distance couples. Dude, what? Dude, oh my god, that's why Yuza was crying so hard. Because they couldn't be together. Oh no. Oh no. Oh fuck me. Okay. It must have taken some real courage. I actually feel kind of bad for making her say it. Because I feel exactly the same way. Even though we've known each other for less than a month, I can't deny these feelings. I felt the same way, but I didn't have her courage. Either way, one of us only has days left to live. The other, 795 years. Telling her how I feel would mean nothing. Worse, it would make parting that much harder. I thought I could bury my feelings somewhere they would never emerge from. For her part, I guess she wanted to move on without leaving anything unsaid, with no regrets, even if nothing came of it. She knew it was futile, but she still said it anyway. And yet, once I let those feelings out, feelings that should never have been revealed, there was no controlling them anymore. My desire to spend the rest of my life with her burned like a searing flame in my chest. We contemplated possible ways for us to remain together. And the answer came to us surprisingly fast. An answer that we shouldn't have even considered. But there was no time to concern ourselves with the right or wrong of it. We didn't even hesitate. Only one option was available to us, and we intended to take it.
What?
But there was hardly enough time to see it through. Hell, even if we had longer, the odds of our plan succeeding were dismally low. It was nothing more than our final vain act of rebellion.
What the fuck?
Hell, even if we had longer, the odds of our plan succeeding were dismally low. I already read this. The cool night sky is teeming with stars. The wind gently brushes the trees as ocean waves echo in the distance. Looking over the sea puts my mind at ease. Sato sits quietly, watching the ebb and flow of the tide. I wonder what she's thinking about. Is she carefully contemplating what comes next? What are you thinking about?
Huh? I was thinking about how we first met.
A month ago?
Yeah. Back then, you said you wouldn't bother me. But you peeked over at me like 5 times, didn't you?
Hey! I did do that! I did look at her 5 times, goddammit! I thought I was being sneaky. And even counted the number of times? But if you were counting, I guess you must have been watching me too, right?
I didn't realize I was giving myself away. But you're right. I was looking at you.
So that's why you crept up behind me to scare me, huh?
I wasn't trying to scare you. I just wanted to see your surprised face.
So, you were trying to scare me. Well, you honestly got me good.
You definitely got me back the next day.
No! I was prepared for that!
I love that memory. With a memory like that, there's nothing else I need. I have no regrets.
Come on, you can't all be all fulfilled and complete already. We're only just getting started.
Right. Only getting started.
Oh. I can't believe she was thinking about that day at a time like this. That carefree side of her is so dang adorable, though. I can't be upset with her. No! They're so cute! Fuck! God, my heart won't stop racing. I've never felt this way before. At first, I thought it was simply because we were both immortal, that our closeness was a feeling of kinship. But it's more than that. I've never gotten along with someone so well, especially someone who's lived such a different life than my own. It feels like I found a missing piece of myself. My heart is whole when I'm with her. Our very souls are in harmony. Well, that might be pushing it a bit. Even Gran saw how compatible we are and urged me to get married already. That was too embarrassing for me to tell Sato about, though. There's no way I can lose her.
Ow! Fuck.
I can't even conceive of life without her. Even with 800 years of life ahead of me, I'll never meet anyone remotely as amazing as her. If there was some way to use my immortality to stay with her, I'd do it in an instant. Whatever form I would have to take, I wouldn't complain. I'd sell my soul to the devil if it would get me what I desired. We've made up our minds. We'll see our final wish through no matter what.
Oh my god.
Yeah, okay. Sato, what are you thinking, girly pop? What are you thinking, girly pop? So it's interesting that he says no matter what form he could take, because we know that where is she? We know that Miss Yumiko Shiki was a mermaid. She was a mermaid, and she gave up her immortality to be with her husband, Itensai, and Itensai gave up his body so she can be human. Yumiko enjoyed a fulfilling life with the human nature and her relationship with the Tensai, bringing him its joy. In the end, the two chose to use the secret art so they could be together in the mortal world. Even when Nagame learned that the psychic, Tensai Shiki, only appeared young due to his supernatural abilities, having been born in the Edo period and already over 100 years old by the time, she loved him no less. So he was immortal too. Thus to Nagame, the mermaid becoming Tensai Shiki's human wife, Yumeko Shiki, and name given to her by Tensai himself. Although the process of gaining a human body meant she lost many of the memories and abilities she had possessed during her time as a mermaid, she retained all the memories and feelings from her time spent with the Tensai. Since then, Yumeko has enjoyed a fulfilling life. However, the human body she has gained still differs from those of regular humans, although she appears to age slowly compared to those around her and is entirely unknown how long her lifespan will end up being. I think it says, no, it doesn't. Yeah, after many twists and turns in their quest for happiness, the spirit of a Tensai Shiki who sacrificed his body so that Yumeko could live as a human has come to dwell in the body of a small dog. Yeah, so her husband's a dog, by the way. So I'm going to guess that they're going to look into whatever this secret art is, and one of them's going to have to give up her body. He's going to have to give up his immortality, and she's going to have to give up her body. So what does that mean? I don't know. So is he going to live on and she becomes a whatever, or is she going to live on and he becomes a whatever? I don't know. Hi, Quam. I hope you're well. I'm glad to hear that recovery is going good. Keep taking care of yourself. Thank you. Much love.
I'm so happy. I only have 2 days left. Finding hope at a time like this feels like a miracle. I'd all but given up. I never thought I'd get a second chance. When we were here yesterday, I told Yusa how I felt. I told him I loved him, that if it were somehow possible, I'd stay by his side forever. I had planned on taking those feelings to the grave, but then it hit me. There wouldn't even be a grave for me. Maybe that's why I blurted it out. I was prepared for it to go badly, but he accepted my feelings. Still, I only have 2 days left. I can't be any easier on him than it is me. After all, sharing our feelings changes nothing. It'll only make it harder to say goodbye. But Yusa confessed that he'd been suppressing his feelings for the same reason. Hearing that made me wish I hadn't said it first. I can't help feeling like I lost somehow. But looking back, that moment was the only time I could have said it, so I'm glad I did. However, now that it's all out in the open, I thought we'd feel a sense of peace, but we don't. Far from it. We're not like a pair of tragic lovers in a story, bound to die beautifully together or anything like that. I mean, if we could die together, there'd be nothing to agonize over in the first place. So we started thinking of ways we could go together, we could be together. The answer came to us surprisingly fast, but it was an answer that could be described as taboo. Yusa asked me if I was sure I wanted to go through with it, but honestly, I didn't need to think twice. If that's what it takes, then so be it. All I want is to be with him. But we're running out of time. Although, even if we had more time, the odds of our plan succeeding are almost zero anyway. Part of me wishes we'd made this plan much earlier. Maybe I needed this time for my feelings to reach their peak. Maybe this is just how it had to be. Better to think we made it just in time. I'll keep fighting this fate until the very end. Some breeze feels perfect, and the clear sky is sparkling with stars. Nothing relaxes me more than the whisper of the tide and the breeze in the trees.
Yusa, what if I just spin around? Yuza, what if I just spin around? Wee! Wee! Yuza, what, how you like that, Yuza? Oh, I have to look at him. There was a star that looked a bit brighter. Yeah, that was don't worry. That was probably one of these. If it's Vega, oh my god, I just realized, no wonder. Oh my god, no wonder they're tragic lovers. Do you guys know of Orihime and Hikoboshi? Guys, they're star-crossed lovers, bro. Fuck, they couldn't be together. Yeah, fuck.
Yuza is silently gazing out of the dark sea. I wonder what he's thinking about. I suppose he's seriously considering what lies ahead of us. What are you thinking about?
Huh? Oh, just...
I'm crying.
Oh, just our height difference.
Oh? My height's been bugging you.
Well, you know, we're gonna be like this forever.
Don't worry. Even with 15 centimeters between us, you look great, Yuza.
Thanks, but that doesn't really make me feel better.
Bro's perpetually 13.
Hey, it's not your fault you were only in middle school when you became immortal. Nothing you can do now. You'll just have to live with it.
Man, if it had happened just 1 or 2 years later, I'd be at least 5 centimeters taller. Wait, even then I'd still be 10 centimeters shorter than you. Wow, that's crazy.
Sorry for being crazy tall.
It's fine. I don't care if there's 15 centimeters between us. You're still my adorable Sato.
Oh my god! They're so cute!
Thanks, but that doesn't really make me feel better.
Still, you must have stood out a lot back in your time, huh?
Yeah, I was taller than most adult men back then. From what I can remember, I think everyone found me a bit creepy.
Sorry to hear that. It's not like you could help it.
Well, they treated me like some kind of monster because of it. Most people straight up avoided me.
That's awful.
On the other hand, I do remember at least one person back then who kept trying to woo me.
Who was that? Yuza, who was that?
Sounds like someone's jealous.
Hey, I ain't the kind of guy who obsesses over his girlfriend's past. Yeah, right. What's done is done.
Ha! Nice line. I bet you've been wanting to say that one for ages.
Okay, that one, the yellow one above them. Hold on. Oh, we can't see what color it is. I forget. Oh, wait. Yeah, I don't remember which color they were. She would have loved Tall Girl on Netflix. For real.
Still, I mean, you've been alive for so long. There's way too much history to worry about.
Fair point. Honestly, I barely remember him myself. Although, I don't think I liked him all that much. He was just somebody important I couldn't say no to, or something like that.
Like Tomoshige. Like Tomoshige, huh?
Huh, really? That's good to hear.
At least as far as I can remember. Anyway, I thought you didn't care.
Well, I guess you having so much more experience under your belt makes you feel a bit out of your league.
I see. Well, I'm the one who confessed to you, so I guess we'll call it even for now.
Right, that works for me. Not sure what's even exactly, but I'll take it.
I would have assumed he'd be thinking about tomorrow's plan. I never imagined he would be thinking about what comes after that. He's so sure we're going to succeed, knowing that makes me feel so much more confident. His easygoing attitude is actually reassuring right now. I'm so glad he's here with me. My heart won't stop racing.
They're gonna say the same thing! No, 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 they're gonna say the same exact thing. I'm gonna fucking kill myself. It's gonna be
I didn't think I could feel something new after living for 800 years. The fact that he's an 800-year immortal too probably has something to do with it. With him, I feel safe. There's nothing I'd be afraid to tell him. But that's not all there is to it. There are some people you could know for decades and still not fall in love with them. And then there are those you know you can't live without barely a second after you've met. Even a bond that's lasted centuries can fall apart in a single day. Love isn't measured by time. Maybe it's too much to say we're soulmates, but that's how it feels to me. Even Suyu's been saying that we should get married because we're clearly made for each other. Not that I've told Yuza that.
Ow! They both are not telling each other that. Oh my god!
It'd be way too embarrassing. I don't want to say goodbye to Yuza. It feels like I've waited 800 years for him, and now a lot of things might be destroyed tomorrow. Everything the Islanders have been protecting. Heck, even some relationships might crumble. But still, we're going to do it. We've made up our minds. We'll see our final wish through no matter what.
I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. Hey, bitch! Girl, I fucking know! Girl, I know! Girl, I'm aware!
My apologies for the interruption. I simply wish to confirm your understanding of a certain point. Yuza Minakuchi and Sato Shiranami attempted in vain to hide their feelings for one another. Now they are hatching a plan. Considering how much you remembered lately, already, I'm certain you'll recall this fact as well. So let me ask you, what can be done to intertwine two lives that were never meant to stay together?
Shaved bald. Is that it?
Sato Shiranami must once again be made immortal, you say?
I'm so smart. Yeah, I'm so smart.
That is correct. And you chose the right answer on your very first attempt. Well done indeed. Indeed, as there is no way to undo the curse of an 800-year immortal. The only way for them to remain together would be to somehow obtain the flesh of a mermaid. They believe that they have no choice but to make Sato Shiranami live for another 800 years. As such, the plan they hatched was to obtain a second helping of immortality. A truly radical concept. Such a method goes against the very laws of nature. But it is not my place to judge. Please enjoy the continuation of their story.
Oh my god, how are they gonna do that, bro?
I told Azami about our plan to find a mermaid and he agreed to help. We'll go diving tomorrow morning and hopefully find a clue.
I'm sorry I can't be any more help. I just can't remember anything else. But I'm sure there was a mermaid on Taishima.
Don't worry about it. At least now we know where to start the search. It really seems like my mom had some connection with mermaids though, huh?
Definitely. See, you showed me that scale, and it really looks like it came from a mermaid. How strange would it be if it turned out your mom was actually a mermaid all along?
Yeah, but even I think that's a bit of a leap. If I start diving in the Southern Sea, people are bound to start talking about my mom again. Which will give us the chance to hear more details that we might not be aware of. That's the hope, anyway. I've tried to keep my head down as much as I could until now, but I can't stand idly by anymore.
Lately there's been talk around the island of ominous signs. Maybe that'll work in our favor.
Well, it kind of really didn't, guys.
You mean people talking about the storm coming? Yeah, that could be just the push we need. Also, about the person you said you met today. Yumiko Shiki from the Paranormal Affairs Bureau, was it? She definitely seems like she knows something.
Yeah, there's something suspicious about her. I think she didn't pay much attention to me because she knows I don't have much longer to live. But she apparently has the power to detect immortals, and when she finds them, she locks them up somewhere.
They've been watching me too, so they might already have their suspicions. I'll be careful. It's pretty wild to think that we're being hunted by government authorities, though. I guess people like us really can't be allowed to exist. I don't think they'd be too happy about us searching for mermaid flesh either. It'd be great if we could somehow get some information out of them.
That might be difficult. You don't even know if they'll be coming back to Kamishima tomorrow.
True. I guess we could always go to the mainland.
Yuza,
Yeah?
do we really have to be so secretive about it? Couldn't we tell Tsukasa and Azami everything and ask them to help us?
It's not that I don't trust them, because I do. It's just that the more people there are that know a secret, the more likely it's to come out. If people find out there's a way to become immortal, it could cause a total uproar. Even the police would be after us then. Heck, every person who wants to live forever would be looking for us. We can't force Azami and Tsukasa to get caught up in all that.
You're right. If anyone is going to get locked up, it should just be us.
Exactly. That's why we should keep our mermaid search as quiet as possible. Besides, if we told anyone else, it'd be harder to keep the fact that you're an immortal girl hidden.
But won't it all come out when the police come around asking questions? I guess I can just play dumb and pretend I don't know anything until they come up with some solid evidence. We probably shouldn't let people know about us either. It'd just make it harder for us to continue our search.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Let's try and stay apart as much as possible from tomorrow, just to be safe. As of now, I doubt anyone knows about our relationship.
Yeah, I'm sure no one has caught on yet.
Let's avoid all unnecessary contact while we each continue searching for mermaid flesh on our own. We can set specific times to meet up and share information, but we'll have to make sure no one sees us together.
Right. I'll avoid interacting with you in public.
But if we need to contact each other in an emergency, we can leave some kind of signal at a place we often walk by.
It said, you picked up a keychain, and I was like, okay, that's cool. Yeah, no, it's fine.
My god. Oh, I know. I'll leave this Kamishimoto keychain in front of the town clock. If you see it there, don't you think you could come to the roof of the Kantekisho?
Oh, that's the one I gave you. Okay, Kamishimoto can be our go-between.
Somebody's gotta take that keychain when it's needed most.
Well, I guess that gives us 2 days to find what we need. I know it'll take a miracle, but we can't give up.
Right.
Oh god. Oh, God. Nothing else? Okay. Can we come back here now? Can we come back here now? Oh, is she gonna meet up with Yuza? Is that why? Oh no, it still kicks us out! ¿Por qué? Dude. We are so missing something. I wonder what we're missing. Start from Bay. Okay. This is the end. So we should have something unlocked, right? No, we still don't have it. These are the only two we have left, though. We could start from Storyteller, though. Right. Yeah. Other means is to encounter a mermaid. How else could you hope to obtain some mermaid flesh? You yourself have encountered a mermaid before. What the fuck? There is a particular place you visit when you wish to access your memories, yes? Why not open it right now and see what there is to be found? There is a particular place you visit when you wish to access your memories? Wishes you left me, you know? Well, you do, but it must have dried up ages ago. Thoughts I wove into it should have faded too. Surely you can't hear the message anymore. Yep, I can't hear a word. But it doesn't matter, it's an important memento and a part of you as well. That's enough for me to treasure it. Well, come on, you're going to make me blush. I was really happy when you shared this with me all that time ago. Well, you know, I can't just show myself in front of anyone, can I? Ah, memories. Is there really no way to hear the message again after it's dried up? If you found a way to return it to the environment of the eternal world, it would be restored to its original state. You might be able to hear it then. Oh, you can do that? Using the Tamatabaku would probably do it. Oh, but I don't think a normal human would be able to hear the message anymore. Sorry. I guess it's impossible after all. Oh, that's too bad. Ah, but if you were a spirit, you might be able to hear it by retracting the echo it left in your mind. Or retracing the echo it left in your mind. Wait, wouldn't I have to be dead for that? That's a no-go then. Who were they? These memories, could they have belonged to a mermaid? Huh. Hey. Girl. Hot. What are we supposed to do here? I forgot that we still have this one. Okay. What the fuck? Do we go back to Sato now? Haha! Finally! Finally!
Maybe something will happen if I put this in the Tamatubako? Okay, it's in. Nothing happened. Darn.
Wait longer, bitch.
Let's wait a little longer. Nope, still nothing.
Wait even longer.
Do I have to do something? Okay, this is just a loop. So do you think the scale is the message? Said oh my god. Oh my god, this is the message. This is the message! You need to call me 4 times, leaving at least 3 seconds between each. What does that mean? Hello, Mane, can you... Oh my god, it's Soba! Hello, Mane, can you hear me? I try to weave my thoughts into the scale, leave you a message. I hope it reaches you. Listen, I came up with the secret signal for when you need to call me.
From now on, if you don't use the signal, I won't respond, so be careful. You need to call me 4 times, leaving at least 3 seconds between each. That's the rule, don't forget it. The promise is between you and me. Oh my god. Okay. Wait longer. One, 2, 3. Is this how we're supposed to do it? One, 2, 3. Okay. One, 2, 3. One, 2, 3. Is that 4? Fuck. Fuck. You need to call me 4 times. What is that? Okay. Does this count as 1? One Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4. Oh fuck. 3 seconds. One Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. One Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. Is this how we're supposed to do this? It could just be me. After this, because afterwards I'm out of ideas. Not like I had any to begin with. You need to call me 4 times. Does that mean like putting it in the tamatebako? Or does that mean waiting? I legit don't know. Artsy putting the triangle through the square hole. I don't know. I don't know about the holes, dude. I'm not aware of the holes. The holes.
Oh, man. Guys. Wait.
No fucking way!
Wait. Hold on. Hear me out. Hear me fucking out. Hear me out. Hear me out! Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1. 1.
Oh, you know that signal, do you? That signal is extremely important to me. I won't allow just anyone to use it, least of all on some childish whim. So first, I have to be sure. Who are you?
Oh shit. Sobae. It's Sobae? I forgot her name! Or hear me out. It could be her or it could be Yusa. Okay, let's try it.
Nah, Yusa.
Oh my god, wait, no, that's actually his mom?
So you know. Allow me to welcome you, Yusa Minakuchi. Or rather, Yusa Minakuchi's severed consciousness. I am the mermaid called Sobae. You've passed through here 13 times now. I have! It's the title screen! The first 2 times because I was trying to figure out how the game looked. I suppose it's not that strange you noticed me. This is the place you humans call Ryugu. Though I hear it's also called things like the Eternal World and the World Beyond. Feel free to call it what you like. Whatever the name, it's one of the many worlds that souls of the departed move on to after life. Well, I suppose that's not entirely accurate. The space we're in now serves more as its boundary than anything else. There's something I always thought to talk to you about. Something I had to talk to you about. If we ever happened to meet. Though I never thought you'd come seek me out like this, in the form you are now. But it seems you have your own reasons for doing so. You wish to speak with me, yes? So, what shall we talk about first?
What do you mean by boundary?
How to explain? This is the space that connects the 2 worlds you can travel between. The world the living Yusa Minakuchi inhabits, and the world that you, a severed portion of Yusa Minakuchi's consciousness, actually exist in. As a spirit, you will always pass through this space when traveling into the world of the living.
Yeah, we've done that every single time we've loaded into the game. Oh my god.
Normally, something like this would be unthinkable, if not impossible. But it seems you're something of an exception. Was there anything else?
Tell me about my mom. You knew her.
You're asking if Mari and I were friends. I'm only going to say this once. You might be Mari's son, but I won't stand for you intruding upon our relationship. The relationship Mari and I had can't be...
These bitches are gay.
Can't be described. The relationship Mari and I had can't be described by so simple a word as friends. This isn't the only world that souls of the dead journey to afterlife, you know. The number is immeasurable. There are worlds beyond counting. Mari's soul has gone somewhere far, far away. Even here in Ryugu, I won't be able to see her again. So don't ask me anymore. Leave me to my memories of her.
What happened on the day of the disaster?
Yes, of course you want to know about that. I do owe you an explanation of what happened back then. 5 years ago, on the day the calamity struck. Let's get this out of the way first. I was indeed the one who made you an 800-year immortal. But if you've come here looking for a way to regain your humanity, I'm sorry, but that's no longer possible. Even as a mermaid, there's nothing I can do. You, or rather, the Yuza Minakuchi of the mortal world, are now bound to live out the remaining 795 years of your life there, neither aging or dying. Nothing can reverse this now. Now then, let me tell you what happened on that day 5 years ago, and about the years leading up to it.
Holy fuck. Hi, Sobae. Okay, reading time! After becoming unable to return to Ryugu, Sobae had ceased to show herself on the surface, even before members of the Somikawa line. However, upon noticing that 400 years had passed since the sinking of Taishima, she cautiously attempted contact with the current generation's inheritor of the family duty, a woman by the name of Mare Somikawa. In the past, any human she encountered had either treated her as an object of worship or sought her flesh. Perhaps as a result, she immediately sensed something was different about Mare, who treated her in a friendly manner from the moment of their meeting, and promised to do all she could to return her to Ryugu. There was no pretense in Mare's bearing, and her attitude when speaking to Sobae was casual and lighthearted. Gradually, Sobae began to open up to her. After some time, they agreed on a secret signal and began meeting surreptitiously. Wow. Growing closer the more they learned about each other. A strange sense of trust came to blossom between them, one transcending the boundaries of the respective species. Mare had originally resolved to remain single and never start a family of her own in order to devote herself entirely to her duty with Sobae. However, Sobae strongly opposed this, saying that Mare's life here would continue even when she was gone, so Mare should not deny herself a possible future with her own family. She had seen how happy one of her former compatriots had been upon finding love, and believed Mare deserved to know such joy as well if she wished to. Mare seemed unbothered at the thought, but said that she would consider it if someone suitable ended up coming along. However, that moment came sooner than expected. Upon moving to Kamishima, she met the love of her life, Tosuke Minakuchi. Sobae was delighted for Mare and offered her heartfelt congratulations upon hearing their marriage. While she did not understand the joy of having a family herself, she was gratified to see Mare so happy. It was Mare's constant wish to be able to introduce her beloved family to her dearest friend, but it was forbidden to reveal the existence of mermaids to anyone, even her husband and child. Eventually, the two reached a compromise. Sobae said she would meet them when the time came for her to return to Ryugu, reasoning that there would be no harm in revealing herself for such a short space of time. This agreement became a cherished promise between them. Thus did the years continue to pass, Mare's sons growing all the while, until the day of the Kamishima Southern Sea disaster. In the days leading up to the disaster, a strange rumbling could be heard coming from the sea. Sobae took this as a sign that a storm caused by the curse of the raging waves was approaching, and she and Mare mistakenly concluded that this meant that the seal on Ryugu's entrance would soon be lifted. Although the timing was earlier than expected, the two were overcome with excitement at the thought that Sobae could finally fulfill her long-held dream of returning home, and couldn't bring themselves to doubt the signs.
They put together a plan. Even if the storm were to come while they were out at sea, Mare could use the bronze mirror to suppress it, allowing Sobae to pass through the entrance to Ryugu alone. Resolved that this was where they would part ways, the two spent that final night together, talking until the sun rose. On the day their plan would be put into action, Mare took Tosuke and Yuza out into the bay on a boat to introduce them to Sobae as promised. Although pained by having to part with Sobae, she was buoyed by the thought that she would now be able to devote herself fully to motherhood and to her family that had always protected her without reservation. Sobae, meanwhile, was secretly trailing them from the seabed. Disliking the sound of propellers, she was unable to get close to the boat as it was moving. The raging storm. The storm that suddenly broke out around them far exceeded all expectations. Even the bronze mirror was not enough to calm it, and the sea churned and roiled around them as if the heavens themselves were unleashing their wrath. The small fishing boat carrying the Minakuchi family began to take on water, and it was not long before it started to sink. Sobae immediately rushed to their aid, reaching them just as they had fitted Yuza with the life buoy and gotten him off the boat. The couple still clung desperately to the sinking boat as it was tossed about by the waves. Upon seeing Sobae, Tosuke's reaction was surprisingly composed. Whether already resolved to meet his fate or just mellow by nature, his first response after Mare introduced her was to greet her cheerfully, thanking her for keeping Mare company and expressing surprise that Mare's faraway friend had turned out not to be human. Sobae, however, had no time for pleasantries. Consumed only by the thought of giving them to safety, she tried to carry them all from the boat, but even a single person proved to be almost too much for her. Naturally, she also lacked the strength needed to tow the boat out of danger. Even her nature as a mermaid wasn't enough to allow her to save someone precious to her when it mattered most. Filled with the distress at her own powerlessness, Sobae was overcome by a sense of despair. Frantic, she tried to take only Mare with her in a bid to escape the sinking boat, but Mare rebuffed her attempt. She had no intention of being the only one saved. Instead, she and Tosuke pleaded for Sobae to help Yuza, saying that his survival meant more to them than anything else. Sobae could not understand. She refused to. She had prepared herself to bid farewell to Mare, but parting like this was too painful for her to bear. Mare, for her part, continued apologizing to Sobae despite the looming threat of her own death. Concerned for her friend's safety and feeling deep regret at being unable to see Sobae back home, it was more than Sobae could stand. At that moment, Sobae's innermost feelings came into sharp relief. Part of her deep down resented Yuza and Tosuke with all her being. She was happy as long as she had Mare, but Mare had her family to love as well. And yet it was Sobae herself who had wished for Mare to find happiness by starting a family of her own. Overwhelmed by unfamiliar emotions of conflict and self-loathing, she found herself unable to think clearly. Smiling as she clung to the sinking boat, half submerged in seawater, Mare thanked Sobae for her friendship and told her that the days they had spent together had been some of her happiest. Sobae was devastated. Every part of her rejected the entire situation. She didn't want to hear Mare bid farewell to her like this. She didn't want to part with Mare at all. She wanted to grab hold of her friend and carry her away to safety, by force if necessary. Even returning home to Ryugu no longer mattered to her as much as this. But she couldn't ignore Mare's plea for her to save her son. Wrenching herself away from the sinking boat, Sobae headed to rescue Yuza, all the while resenting the boy for the tremendous love that Mare bore him. When she found Yuza, he had been caught up in a whirlpool and was barely clinging to life. Sobae caught herself feeling almost satisfied at the sight, thinking that it served him right. If it hadn't been for Yuza, she could have saved Mare. But Mare's plea for her to save Yuza, that her only wish for him was to survive, echoed in Sobae's mind. The next moment, she dragged the dying Yuza out of the whirlpool and, pulling a piece of her own tail, forcibly fed it to him. Whether the emotions driving her at this point were a desire to fulfill Mare's wish or hatred towards Yuza, even Sobae herself couldn't say. After carrying Yuza out of the reach of the storm, Sobae immediately went to rescue Mare. She finally found her after 3 long days of searching, but her efforts had been in vain. Mare's body was already cold. Once someone had died, it was beyond even a mermaid's power to bring them back. Sobae clung to Mare's body and wept. Never again could she hear Mare's voice calling her name. She laid Mare's body to rest on the seabed, and, hiding herself beside it, spent her days mourning, lost in the depths of despair. Several years later, the entrance to Ryugu was unsealed, and Sobae, now with no remaining attachments to the mortal world, made to return home by herself. Before doing so, she met with Made's sister, thinking to reclaim the mermaid's relic from her. However, put off by the woman's blatant avarice, she found herself unable to muster any interest in her, and ultimately returned without reclaiming the relic despite knowing full well the misfortune it would bring. That girl was gay. That mermaid's gay as fuck! Looking back now, what I did to you was wrong. It was an extreme situation, yes, but I must have been mad to even consider it. Every time I remember, I wonder what on earth was I thinking. How could I have done something so cruel to the son Made loved so much? Even though nothing that happened was your fault. I don't expect you to forgive me, but at least let me say this. I'm sorry. I would do anything within my power to ease your burden. There is something you can do. What? You want a piece of my flesh? But why? I suppose it's not impossible. If you could bring it back to the mortal world, using the relic I left there. Normally this would be forbidden, but I suppose I was the cause of all this. Maybe it counts as an attempt at making amends, if nothing else. There. It's done. I'll send it to the other side. You'll be able to take it from the box there. The mermaid flesh has been transferred to the Tama Tobacco. The current holder of the box may claim it as their own from the evening of August 7th. Wow. It seems you've done everything you came to do. Then this is where we part ways. Know that I won't respond anymore, even if you call to me with that signal. Having a means of calling me was prohibited in the first place. Live and be happy, Yusa. For Made's sake. For all the years she never got to see. Be sure to tell him that when you return to him in the mortal world.
Shit! Dude! This is nuts! Here we go! We go through Ryuku every single time! Open it back up, baby! Wait, hold on August 7th. Dude, yeah, I was waiting for, cause the Paranormasight was already meta to begin with. Paranormasight was super meta. I was waiting until meta bits came in. I was waiting for it. I was waiting. August 7th. Is this? Can we see a timeline? August 6th. Then this should be August 7th. Yeah. Okay. I guess should we reload? Oh. Wait. Holla, holla, holla. Oh no, this is afternoon. Wait, what would happen if... What would happen if Avi has it? If Avi has the Tama Tobacco. Is this what we're missing here? I want to see if anything changes. Or wait. Wait. No, not here. No, this is the 7th. Okay. No, it should be in here then. Also, that makes sense. Wait, hold on. That doesn't make sense. I don't know why a piece of Yuza's consciousness that we are as the player. I don't know how it can affect Avi Avi, Sato, or anybody else except Yuza. Because we've obviously been, like, affecting their choices in what they've said, right? And, like, swayed them. Actually,
she's gonna be okay.
Huh?
Sorry, I've been keeping this a secret, but...
Oh. An eternal conclusion. Hey!
All of your efforts have been truly remarkable. The fact that you are seeing this means all of Yuza Minakuchi's wishes have been fulfilled. You have overcome countless hardships and resolved every dilemma. Congratulations! Yay! Now then, as you may be confused as to what exactly has transpired, allow me to explain. Yuza Minakuchi's true objective was to obtain the flesh of a mermaid. This was to fulfill his oath of making Sato Shiranami immortal again before her imminent demise, that they might live 800 more years together. However, who could have expected multiple curses to strike Kamishima at the very same time? Yes, I am referring to the curse of the Raging Waves, born 4 centuries ago, and the curse of Tomoshige, which had built up over 800 years. While such calamities would appear to offer naught but misfortune, as luck would have it, these curses were blessings in disguise. They led Yuza Minakuchi down a path that would otherwise not have been possible. One could very well call it a miracle.
Dude, he's probably hot as fuck.
He's probably hot as fuck under that mask, goddamn. The key to all of this was, of course, your efforts. Now, shall I describe each pivotal event of the story in its order of occurrence?
Oh, I shall.
One fated day, here's
here's a recap you've all been wanting.
One fated day, August 7th, Yuza Minakuchi went diving and searched Kamishima for leads to find mermaids. However, that night, Kipei Ikoma sent Kikoko Tatsui as an assassin to cause the tragedy of Kamishima, thereby allowing him to capture Sato. This shifted Yuza Minakuchi's priorities away from his search for mermaid flesh, as he is tragically killed and his mission ends in failure. It would seem that fulfilling his wishes was never in the cards, and he instead met with a terrible fate. However, the consciousness lingering within his severed head witnessed something inexplicable.
Yep.
It was the sight of his 800-year immortal body regenerating a new head. With that, a new mind, complete with all the memories intact, formed inside the regenerated head of the resurrected Yuza Minakuchi. The severed head then disappeared, yet the consciousness that had remained within did not return to his body. Rather, it became a spirit that crossed over to the afterlife, what some might call the eternal world. Thus was another consciousness separate from Yuza Minakuchi's primary body formed. And that separated consciousness was you. You once asked, who am I? But may I assume the answer has now become clear. This separate consciousness of Yuza Minakuchi remained in the eternal world despite the firm resolve it held, growing ever more anguished over its failure, without knowing what had occurred afterwards. It dearly desired to find a way to return to its past self and explain the situation before this failure could take place. So it found its way to the boundary between the mortal world and the world beyond.
Oh my god, the title. Da, 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 da. There he is.
That is to say, it found its way here, to Ryugu. This is the place you laid eyes upon at the very beginning. This is where your duty began. The fact that this place just so happens to be where the mermaids reside turned out to be a stroke of luck. But because you would lose all memory of this fast once you passed through the gate into the mortal world, I stepped in to humbly guide you along your path. Then, as a spirit, you encountered Yuza Minakuchi during his dive to the bottom of the sea. Because you resembled the phenomena known as the Tomokazuki, you were referred to as such. Needless to say, you were not a Tomokazuki. Yet that is how you possessed Yuza Minakuchi and shared your fragmented memories with him. Even so, it was not enough. In your spirit form, you had the ability to use the story chart and travel across space and time, to possess other individuals.
Oh, okay.
You enter the minds and memories of various people, jumping between each in turn as you earnestly sought to realize your goals. And that is how things progress behind the scenes during the story. You had fulfilled your role and will now return to the world from whence you came. After you have viewed what became of everyone following these events, this Paranormasight will finally draw to a close. Thank you very much for your diligent attention.
Thank you! Bye! August 31st. Damn. Okay, so they did it. So they're both alive forever. Well, 800 years forever.
Oh, so you've decided to accept your inheritance, but you're going to university first?
Uh-huh. The wheels are in motion for me to take over the family business after studying real hard at university.
Your whole life must be undergoing some major changes. Are you managing okay? You don't have too much on your plate?
Actually, about that. Get this. Turns out my ma used to be a certified public accountant. I had no idea. Anyway, the plans for ma to change all the assets while I'm studying my butt off.
She was apparently waiting like a hawk for the moment to swoop in and make sure you got everything coming to you. I don't know if I should call her cunning, but Tsukasa's mom sure knows how to get things done. That's wild.
Oh, that reminds me. There was something I wanted to ask you, Azami. You mentioned wanting to ask Tsukasa out there. Oh!
Oh my god! Everybody's getting together! Everybody's getting together, bitch!
So, how'd that go?
Whoa, Sato! You're seriously gonna ask that right in front of everybody? Jeez! I mean, I guess it's fine since I already asked her, but that could have ruined everything! Wait, you did? When did all this go down?
Oh, I couldn't help myself. I've been dying to know. I had to ask, even if it messed up your mojo.
You sure are something else, Sato. Anyway, if you need answers that bad, you should ask Tsukasa.
So what did you say, Tsukasa? How did he ask? Or was it? Tell us already!
You're way too invested, Miss Encyclopedia. You know how things are with me right now. The truth is, I haven't given him an answer yet.
Oh, but at least it's not an outright rejection.
How long are you going to make him wait?
I gotta do some soul searching to figure out how I feel, and I need everything to settle down, so around 4 or 5 years?
That long? You're going to keep leading the poor guy along all that time? Right, and to top things off, she asked for my help in the meantime.
Your help?
Yup. I want to take over for Old Man Wakamura and make Kamishima the best place it can be. I want to be way more convenient and bustling than it is now. An island that tourists flock to, you know? That means I'll need to start a business to manage all that. As you can see, I've got loads of stuff to do. That's why I need you to give it your all as the leader of Kamishima, Azami.
Yeah, I guess I want all that stuff for Kamishima too. That all sounds great, and Azami will definitely be a big help.
My plan is to have Azami rise up the ranks and help me out with a whole bunch of stuff. Once he becomes a big shot like the mayor or something, then maybe we can start going out.
What? That'll take way too long! I'll be an old geezer by then! See what I mean? This is what I have to deal with. Seems like that cunningness runs in the family.
Well, you got something to strive for now. Good luck with it.
Quit your belly aching, Azami. You're doing this for Sato and use it too, you know?
Yeah, I know. We talked it all over before. Huh? What do you mean you're doing it for us? Let's just say we were surprised when we heard about you guys the other night. About how you became an immortal yourself 5 years ago, yeah? By that stage, you'd secretly gotten your hands on some mermaid flesh for Sato.
And now Sato has become an immortal for the second time. Add the fact that you guys have decided to stay together for the next 800 years? That was a lot to swallow all at once.
Yeah, sorry for dropping such a big bombshell on you guys. Also, to be precise, we're going to be together for the next 795 years. What's 5 years when you got centuries? 5 years is a long time.
Yeah, he's right.
And we're going to discuss the idea of going for another 800 years so we get close to the end. Oh my god, guys! Jesus Christ! Yeah, okay, whatever. That's up to you guys. Do whatever you want.
Don't forget that you owe us for keeping such a big secret from us the whole time, got it?
For real. See? I told you we should have gotten their advice from the start.
Yeah, you have been saying that for the get-go.
I know you said you live on the down low in Kamishima because it'd be a whole other thing if people found out about you two, but people will eventually start getting suspicious even if you try to lead normal lives. What are you gonna do then?
Well, we kinda assumed it would all work out somehow.
It's true. We haven't really thought about that at all. We figured as much. That's why we're going to protect the two of you. Aww.
Huh? We'll make some rules on the island so no one will get suspicious of you no matter how long you choose to live.
I mean, it's gonna take some time to put our plan into action, but I'm sure we'll be calling the shots around here by the time people start thinking there's something fishy going on with you guys. I was thinking we could build a shrine for you two and to live up in the mountains. Oh! Oh? A shrine? That sounds incredible. We can say gods are enshrined there, so people shouldn't go near it without permission.
Then I'll make sure the descendants of the Kamui family are protectors of that shrine all the way down the family line, so they'll always protect you. The Somakawa family managed to pass down their legend for 400 years, so I bet my family could handle a shrine for 800 years or so. That's so thoughtful. But I feel kind of bad for making you guys worry so much. Not to mention several generations of your family. It's totally fine. Don't mention it. Nothing makes me happier than seeing you and Sato together like this. I know you went through a lot to get to this point, Yuza. I'm really happy for you. Zami. I'm seriously... so happy for you. Like, seriously overjoyed.
You heard the man. That's why he won't let anyone get in the way of all this happiness.
Zami, Tsukasa, thank you both so much.
Oh, Tsukasa, the fact that you think up all these plans just for us means the world to me.
Well, there was one other reason. Yuza's never been the type to look before he leaps, so we'll have to be around to make sure he doesn't get into any more trouble.
Ah, good point.
Hey, that's not true. You're the one who always got me into messes. You're the one who always got me into messes, Zami.
Nope, you're both wrong. You have any idea how much apologizing I've had to do for you guys over the years? Oh, but you're gonna make it up to me now. I'll work you both to the bone. You too, Sato. We're gonna put Kamishima on the map. You got it. Just tell me what to do. Let's all keep getting each other into and out of trouble from here on out. No! There is a legend in Kamishima. It is a story passed down through the generations about two gods in the guise of a young man and a young woman. They would often leave their shrine disguised as ordinary humans and happily stroll through the town. On occasion, they would sneak off the island and travel around the country before returning home. The people of the island would stop and give a small bow whenever they came across the couple, and silently watch as they went on their way. No one knew from whence the pair had come. The history was shrouded in mystery. But it is said that this mischievously playful and intimately harmonious couple would always look upon one another with pure joy. There was apparently only one inviolable rule concerning the pair. One must never sneak up and startle them from behind. Several decades after those events, the country has seen 2 new emperors reign, and people with any detailed knowledge of those fateful days have grown few and far between. Now the Kantekisha ruins of Kamishima have become a sacred a sacred place for lovers. Oh, God. With couples flocking to it to strengthen their bonds.
On this day, the young visitors who happen to come see the sights don't do this to me. Spotted a young man and a young woman together on the roof of the Kantakisha ruins, gazing happily out to sea. Yeah, baby! Do you hear this fucking... Oh my god, banger. This is really beautiful. Holy shit. This is super beautiful. Can you guys hear it? I hope you can hear it well. I was definitely paying attention the whole time and definitely didn't fall asleep as soon as I hit my bed. Oh no, Jamie, you missed a lot. You missed so much meta shit. It's okay though, the VOD will be up. So you can see what you missed. Holy moly. I never thought it would end like this, dude. You know, there were a lot of I guess there were a lot of hints. There were a lot of hints. I always thought they had something going on. Like, they always kind of, like, flirted with each other a little bit. Or, like, they would say things that, like, made me a little sus. But I just thought, like, oh, they probably just have, like, a little crush on each other. Or, like, you know, it's probably one-sided. No, they were both in a relationship the entire time. But there was a lot of, star-crossed lovers in this story. Yuza and Sato. Tomoshige thought he was star-crossed lovers with Sato. Fucking... Oh, why am I forgetting her name? Fucking... The paranormal affairs lady that was a mermaid, and her husband that she gave up her immortality for. And then also Sobae and Mare. Started as star-crossed, ended as Y. Yeah. And then they keep living forever with each other. And you know what? That's goals as fuck. That right there, goals as fuck. I would be immortal if I was with someone forever. If I was with the person I love forever, yes, I would be immortal. I would not be immortal on my own. No, that shit sounds awful. But I'm pretty sure that that's why Sato agreed. To find a new game. Oh man, I have to find a new game on Mondays. Hooray! Paranormasight the Mermaid's Curse. No. As a witch who's already immortal, trust me, I could tank it. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, I bet. I do know about Sally Face, though. I know all about Mr. Sally Face.
Game's a good game. Legend of the Kamishima Twin Gods. What the fuck is up with this, though? Oh my god. What the fuck is up with this, though? What is up with this? Is it just because I didn't get all the things? Is that why? Is that why? I think it's just because I didn't get all the endings there. But you know what? I'm fine with that. What's up, Sobae? What's up, girl? Well, I hope you guys enjoyed Paranormasight: The Mermaid's Curse. If you're not aware, all the VODs for Paranormasight: The Mermaid's Curse are up on my channel if you want to go back and look at my adventure through the game. I'm really, like, surprised the brightness feature didn't come because in the first game you had to go through stuff in the options. So I think this was just this was a red herring, I think. But it ended up being as meta as it was in the last game. So that's why I love Paranormasight. This game series is so peak. I wish I still had the VODs from when I played Paranormasight, but you should play it. You should play the first game. I'm pretty sure it's on sale. So you should play the first game if you have not already. That game's a really good game. And so is this one. So is this one. Peak is peak, and I'm so glad there was a sequel that came out. I hope that they keep making Paranormasight games because they're so good. They're so good. I hope this isn't the last one. Yes, yes, play the first game and tell me how it goes. Tell me how it goes, because it's really, really good. It's really good. It's definitely, I will say, a lot more spookier than this game. This game was more like information and lore heavy. And then the first one was a little bit more spooky. A little bit more, thank you for hand stretch. A little bit more jump scary. So warning for that. It's gonna be a little spooky. But I thoroughly enjoyed this game. I do like the first game a little bit better, but I see, like, virtually I have no problems with this game. Sometimes it was a little bit hard to remember everything just because I am an individual who forgets and also plays this game once a week. So it was hard sometimes to remember certain details. But I tried my hardest to. That's why I started mostly every episode with a recap, just to remind myself about what happened last time. But I'm sure if you play this game in a succession, it'll be much easier for you than it was me, probably. Yeah, this game had a lot more information than the last game did. But it was because probably of all the cultural significance surrounding everything. That's also in the first game too, but it's more like, it's just mostly like Tokyo, like culture, like city culture, and like curses and like occult stuff. That's most of the stuff in the first game, but this game is basically like lore of Japan itself. Like it is so Japan lore heavy, but I loved it. I loved it. I love learning. A lot of the places here are real places. Some places are fake, like, or some places that have, like, you know, a little bit of like things fixed about it, or like, you know, tailored to the story. But most of those places are real places, which I really enjoy. Maybe one day, if I ever get the chance to visit Japan, I really want to visit the place where Kamishima is based on. So, good shit, good shit, good shit. I will find another game to play on Monday. If you guys have any suggestions of games, please feel free to go into the suggestion box, suggest me a couple of games. If I've played them already, I'll tell you. If I have not, I'll keep it down on a list so we can play it. I know I have some games left over on Steam, on my Steam account, that I still haven't played, so maybe I'll scour through those and see what we have. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for joining me for Paranormasight: The Mermaid's Curse, another game series in the bag. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had so much fun like I did. I will see you guys tomorrow for a more Unbeatable. We're gonna be finishing Unbeatable tomorrow. Don't make me, I feel old. Don't say that. You should play Hit Game of the Devil. I played that shit. They should play it again on stream. That made me feel old. But yeah, I've been around for a little bit, so I've played a lot of horror games and seen a lot of horror games. Play hardcore Minecraft. Oh god. That'd be funny. That would be funny. But we'll see. Thank you guys so much. Love you all. Safe travels back from heaven. Be good people. I'll see you guys tomorrow for more Unbeatable, okay? Join me tomorrow. Okay. Goodbye, everybody. Bye.